Hello and welcome to Old Ways Gardening and Prepping. My name is Teresa. I'd like to welcome you outside to where I'm fixing to gather some narrow leaf or lance leaf plantain to make a tea because, well, it's a tea mix. I'm sick and tired of having this stomach bug and it's time for it to go away. So let's look down here if we can see. I swear, one patch of sun. All right, now the leaves look a little rough, but they'll still be medicinal. And of course, I'm gonna harvest them and take them in, wash them really good. I want a good handful because the stomach bug's fixing to leave. And this is lamps leaf plantain. And I will talk more about it once we get inside and get ready to make the tea up. I'll see you. You probably couldn't see, I'm sorry, but I'm blinded by the sun. This is lance leaf plantain, and I will bring you back here in a little bit. Okay, back into the kitchen. I picked a handful of plantain, narrow leaf plantain leaves. I have washed them very well. I'm not worried about bug holes and rip holes. Bugs need medicine too. So what I'm going to do, because I'm used to just using a handful, I'm going to cut them up and measure them for you. I just want them in smaller pieces so that they release the medicinal benefits in the water. Now, one of their main medicinal benefits, of course, excuse me, wound healing, but they're also an anti-diarrhea medicine. And believe me, I've had enough of that. I'm tired. It's time for this to be evicted. Now, it does have mild antibiotic abilities, but with using the plantain, I'm more interested in the anti-diarrhea part. Okay, we're going to call that right at a cup's worth. Oops. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Now, since that was wet, I'm going to flip my cutting board over to the dry side. Yep, I'm tired of being sick, y'all. Now, this is the powerhouse. The antiviral, antibacterial, antifungal, you name it. This is Usnea. This is dried Usnea, and I keep it in stock at all times. Let me see if I can scoot y'all up a little further, or closer, I mean. Apparently, no, I can't get that to work. So, this is my dried Usnea stash. I'm going to clean off any bark that's on it to where it was attached to the limbs. Here's a really good big piece, which is a rarity. And it's tough, y'all. It's tough. And don't waste any of it. See how beautiful. Well, it's beautiful to me. That's Usnea. This is a powerhouse. Yes, I just let it dry on the branches too. And just pick it off when I need it. I just hadn't had time to process this one, so it's still perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with it. And it just pops right off the branch most of the time. You want to double check, make sure you don't get any of the bark. It's not going to hurt you, but I'm going for the medicinal benefits of the Usnea and not the oak. And this will get rid of any of the bacteria or virus that's still left in me because I'm tired. It's got to go. And you want to make sure you get all of it because you don't want to waste none of it. It is precious. And I'm going to clean the rest of this until I get to 2 cups of Usnea. And I'll bring you right back. Okay, I have 2 very packed cups of Usnea. Now, I have put 10 cups of cold water into the little stock pot with the plantain already in it. Now, another thing I forgot to mention about the plantain, not only does it boost up your immune system like the Usnea, but it also protects your digestive tract to get it working back like it's supposed to. And like I said, anti-diarrhea. Now, I have let the stomach bug run its course to build up my immune system, but this is going on, fixing to be day 4. I've had enough. So in goes the 2 cups of packed Usnea. And yes, this is going to be a strong tea because I mean business. I've had enough. Now, I just remembered that I'm going to add a finger's worth, a good sized piece of ginger. For its digestion, immune system, stomach ailments, you name it. And yes, I do not peel it. When you're doing this, there's no need to. Oh, that smells good. Okay. Now, what you want to do next? Oh, God. I'm tired of being weak. Put a good fitting lid on top of this. I'm going to put it on the stove top. y'all should know how to put a pot on the stove top, so I'm not going to show y'all. Make sure it has a tight fitting lid. Bring it up to a good rolling simmer. Cut the heat off, remove it from the heat, and let it cool down to room temperature. And I will bring you back as soon as it is done and has come to room temperature and has steeped and released all its wonderful medicine into the water. I'll bring y'all back here in a little bit. Well, it's going to be a little while, but it'll be fast. Don't worry. Okay, welcome back. The tea has cooled down. I've left it a little warm. That way it will mix well with the honey in my cup. Which honey is also an antibiotic as well. And it will coat my stomach and my digestive system, and hopefully a miracle. Oh, I know it'll work, but just a added extra boost. Look how pretty that tea is. Look how pretty that is. And I just scooted the deep freeze. Oops. And once again, I'm using one of the filterless coffee filters to strain. Man, I'm looking forward to this because I am so tired of feeling like crap. And these filters work so wonderful. Now what I'm going to do is later on, I'm going to pour the leftover tea into a jar into the fridge. Okay. That's good enough for now. Lord, I feel horrible. Okay. You can see the beautiful tea. Look how the beautiful color that is. Now with Usnea, it'll never be a dark tea. It'll be a light tea. The ginger and the plantain is what has gave the tea color. And I have about a tablespoon of local honey in my cup. And here after a while I'll finish straining the tea and I will jar it up and put it into the fridge. I want to make sure the honey gets dissolved because I'm not going to lie to y'all. Usnea is not the greatest tasting medicine, but anything good that works good shouldn't taste good. Because if it tastes real good, people will abuse it. Alright, here we go. Bottoms up. And this just goes to prove to y'all, yes, I do take my own medicine. Yes, I do. I don't just make it to show you how to use it. I use most of all of it. Oh, that tastes good. Get a little bit of the heat from the ginger, not hot, but the warmth. And I can taste the usnea and the plantain and a little bit of honey. There's a little bit of bite from the ginger. Ah, that's good. That tea is good. Now, I just gotta give it time to work. Simple, easy, and yes, y'all can do this as well. Because I don't wish this stomach bug on anyone. And like I said, I've let it run its course. It has run its course too long, and it's time to evict it. And this mixture will evict it out of my system. Hope this encourages you to heal yourself. It's easy, it's simple, and yes, you can do it as long as you have the ingredients. Now, I'll have the recipe in the description box below. And like I said, this tea I will jar up and put in the fridge, and it's good for about 5 to 7 days. It's not one that you want to keep in the fridge for a long time. Now, if you want to, I don't advocate using deep freeze as much because they can fail, but you can also measure out cup servings of the tea and put them in freezer bags or freezer containers, and that way when you're ready for some tea you can use it. And like I said, this is for the stomach bug and any other stomach ailments. I look forward to seeing y'all in my next video. Sorry y'all, I'm just not feeling good. uh, Take care, continue to stock your pantries, continue to make tea mixes that will heal you. Stock your medicine cabinets, stock your protection as well as the absolute bare necessities. Take time to figure out what is essential that you just cannot do without and be wise about it. Everyone, I look forward to seeing you in my next video, and may you each be blessed. Hoot hoot.